I literally just got back from work, but I got my other package in the mail. The package I was talking about from Lucky Scent, all my J-Scent samples came in the mail. So I'm gonna shower, gonna get all this dirt, gunk, and stink off me, and then test them out because I'm really excited. I am really looking forward to the little smells I picked out. They didn't have all of the ones I was looking at in stock, unfortunately, but of the 5 that I picked, I'm very excited. So yeah, I'm gonna wash up, change, and be back. Okay, I'm clean and I'm just gonna let my hair air dry. I don't really feel like doing anything with it right now. I'm too eager to get into this package. So I believe I have 5 samples in here. Can't remember off the top of my head which ones I picked. But yeah. Also, this is my knife. Her name is Shale because that's the name that's on it. I don't know. I don't even know if I can like show you that. Is that allowed? Is that allowed? I might not even need my knife. Alright, I have Hanami Sake, Cherry Blossom Sake. I have Rakugan Sugar Sweets, Sumo Wrestler, Tsuki Shizuku Mother of Pearl, and Yawahara Soft Skin. I've heard good things about Yawahara. I'm looking forward to Sumo Wrestler. I believe that's a very woody type scent, which is totally me. And Mother of Pearl is intriguing. I think I'm gonna go into the details of each scent as I go, but yeah, all right. Bubble wrap. What are you doing? He's not teething anymore. He's got all his adult teeth. He just loves to nibble on things. I'm gonna do some of this to decide which will go first. Sumo Wrestler. Okay. Okay, the scent of Binske hair oil, subtly floating from dignified sumo wrestlers. It says, when a sumo wrestler passes by, you can smell a dignified scent that faintly follows them, which includes a tint of this traditional hair oil. Eucalyptus and anise give this perfume an aromatic scent, and the notes of violet and heliotrope create a powdery scent, then turning into musk with a combination of patchouli and sandalwood. This scent represents a powerful sumo wrestler with a gentle incense-like warmth. Okay. We have top notes as orange, eucalyptus, anise. Then we go on to cinnamon, heliotrope, violet, orange flower. And then lastly, labdanum, sandalwood, patchouli, and jasmine. Whoa. Very powdery, musky, sweet, totally incense. Oh my god, I really like this. That is so lovely. It's so cozy. Patchouli is very prominent for sure, and there's a little bit of a tang from the orange, which I really like, but it's not like punch you in the face orange like a creamsicle or anything. Not at all. It's very subtle. I can only describe it as when you walk into a spiritual store, you know, they're selling their incense and everything. It's very relaxing. Oh my god, I love this. I will definitely look into a full size of this because I really enjoy this. Oh my god. Yes, 100%. Up next, Rakugan. Ooh, I'm also just like still looking at their website. I heard really good things about Usubeni, a scent of warm embrace after a bath with a rosy cheek. Very skin-like type scent I'm getting from that. I believe that's what it's trying to do. But unfortunately, they didn't have that on the website when I was ordering these, so I still have that on my list. So Rakugan daintily carved, colorful Japanese sugar sweets. Tasty scent of a delicate Japanese confectionery. So as I said in the last little video I made, I'm not the biggest fan of sugary candy scents, but I was intrigued by this. It says, Rakugan is a perfectly traditional Japanese confectionery made by mixing the starchy flour of rice, beans, buckwheat, and chestnuts with syrup and sugar, then coloring it and pressing it into a wooden mold to harden and dry. This scent captures the subtle mellow sweetness of sugar, yet has the fresh and elegant aftertaste, which reminisces the uniqueness of these Japanese sweets. The sweet is a soft scent of balsamic and honey, creates a tasty flavor of this daintily carved, colorful, and delicate traditional sweet known as rakugan from Japan. So, with that being said, the name, like a confectionery sweet, wouldn't necessarily convince me enough to test this out, but the notes are really what sold me on this. You have top notes of apricot, apple, strawberry, following a maple rose, benzoin peach, and then a vanilla tonka bean, cedarwood iris. So I feel like it's got a good balance that I think I'm really going to enjoy. Whoa. Oh my gosh, this is so lovely. Oh my gosh. I'm getting more strawberry than apricot, but I'm also getting the apple and this like benzoin tonka bean sort of thing happening is a nice balance. So it's not too sugary candy, it's very fruity and powdery. I really like that. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like a fruity lip gloss. It's something that I probably would have like purposefully eaten as a kid. I have like eaten chapstick as a child because, you know, the cookies and cream one was just so tasty on the lips. What's stopping me from eating it? So I would. It's reminding me of my childhood a little bit and the scent of things that I would, as a youngling, perhaps maybe wanted to eat. I really like it, but I don't believe it reflects me all that much. But I think my sister could really pull this off. It's like a very positive, uplifting, loving scent, and that's my sister. So, number 2, okay. Tsuki Shizuku, this one's Mother Pearl, shimmering and dewy floral scent of moondrop. This fragrance expresses the milky white brilliance of Mother Pearl. The main note is the floral kobushi, a type of magnolia, which is enriched with jasmine and sambac. The aroma of a buttery smooth and lusciously sweet le laitier pear, I don't know, it looks French, gives way to the burst of jasmine sambac and kombushi magnolia, conjuring up images of the shimmering, dewy beauty of the mother pearl inlay. The warm base notes of sandalwood and musk recall the faint light and the shadows created by the paper lantern. So we have le laitier, bergamot, lemon as the top notes, moving on to kombushi, magnolia, jasmine sambac, damask rose, and tuberose. And then we have musk, amber, sandalwood, vetiver, and patchouli. Ooh. It's reminding me of a very fresh, florally shampoo a little bit. I believe that's probably the magnolia and the jasmine. There is a nice tang to it from the lemon. I feel like the patchouli is taking over a little bit for me, kind of masking the floraliness. Very, very feminine, which I don't mind. I do tend to lean more towards sweeter scents, even though with everything I've just said, that contradicts that statement. But I find when a scent has more sweetness to it, I feel more drawn to it. But this is for sure kind of reminding me of like a Pantene shampoo a little bit. So I don't think this one's quite for me. I'm coming back to the sumo wrestler right now, and this one's really, really, really good. So, of the 3 so far, I have sumo wrestler as my number 1. And then we have Rakugan and Tsuki Shizuku. So, last 2 are Yawahara and Hanamizake. Okay, which one do I want to do first? I think I'm going to do Hanamizake. So from what I remember, I haven't pulled up the notes yet, but this is supposed to be a cherry blossom sake scent, hence the name. That's really nice. I was expecting it to be a little more bitter because of the sake note, but it's still very powdery, florally cherry blossom, of course. This is very sweet. Let me go. Japanese sake under cherry blossom, scent of cherry blossom petals fluttering down into a sake cup. Hanamizake refers to drinking Japanese sake underneath the cherry blossom trees while enjoying the arrival of spring. This fragrance expresses such scenery where cherry blossom petals slowly flutter down into your sake cup. The marriage of cherry blossom floral and ginjo sake aroma will dance gloriously from the top to the middle into the last musk note, which fades out pleasantly as if you were slightly tipsy, inviting you to this beautiful hanami, cherry blossom viewing experience. I get the vibe for sure, but it's also still reminding me a little bit of shampoo. Like just a floral shampoo a little bit. I really like this though, it's very nice. But again, I'm not picking up a whole lot of musk. But for the simplicity of the notes itself, you got ginjoka, pear, apple, raspberry, green notes into the cherry blossom rose muguet, and then a musk cedarwood. I'm really, like, it's not so much fruity as it is florally for me. So I'm not too sure where the raspberry and apple have gone. I can see the pear though. I think the pear is what's leaning me towards shampoo a little bit, because I have this one, I think it's a Pantene brand, but there's like a pear shampoo that I used to use religiously like in my late high school years, and that note is kind of reminding me of that. Very fresh and clean. I really like this. I think I'm really on the fence between which of the last 2 I prefer. Someone just pooped. He wants to let the world know. I think I'm liking Tsuki Shizuku a little more than Hanamizake, mainly because there's slightly more of a musky, powdery note to this, and it's a little less floral, though they're equally sweet. So I have Tsuki Shizuku as 3 and Hanamizake as 4, so that leaves me with Yawahara as my last, and I think this one might be my favorite. Actually, that's a lie. So far, Sumo Wrestler is my favorite, but I'm really looking forward to Yawahara. Soft skin, okay. Sensual scent inspired by Yasunari Kawabata's novel The House of the Sleeping Beauties. Yawahara is not a perfume to make a strong statement, but a fragrance that has been created to trigger the unconscious. The refreshing notes of fruit resonate to the nose, and the soft sweetness of milk and rice powder arrives, and lastly, the smooth aroma of sandalwood and musk warms your body. This perfume invites you into a fantastical and sensual world, a world of daydreams where you can forget about your daily life. What really spoke to me of this scent was the rice and milk notes. And the pear, oh my god. Okay, so yeah, pear and green notes at the top. Then we move on to a milk, rice powder, rose, jasmine, and then lastly into a musk, sandalwood, amber, which is everything that like resonates with me. Okay, I'm really looking forward to this. Oh my god. It's so gentle. Very musky, very powdery. The pear is really sweet. But then you get a slight graininess from the rice. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm very happy. I love this. Oh, it reminds me of being hugged by like a really close friend that you haven't seen in a long time. The emotion of it. It's very tranquil and soft, as the name suggests. Having your mom give you a kiss on the cheek, it just makes me very emotional in all the best ways. It's yeah, I really like this. You are number 2. Wow, I'm very happy with that. Though sumo wrestler is still my number 1. And I really thought that Yawahara would be my number 1, but I'm very content regardless. I'm really looking forward to exploring more of this house and trying out some of their other scents. Like I was saying, Usubeni is really intriguing to me. They're big, they're like number 1 scent to the masses is their roasted green tea, which I think I would be interested in trying. Their whole line, I guess you could call it, is really fun, and I love the stories and the intentions that they carry behind each of their scents and their fragrances. But for the meantime, as I work my way through these, I will probably purchase Sumo Wrestler and maybe Yawahara. We'll see. So I'll leave you there. Thanks for joining me on my fragrance journey. I'm really looking forward to smelling delicious with all of these little samples. I'll talk to you later. It's Friday tomorrow, so I hope you make good use of your weekend. Actually, I was planning on going to see Mickey 17 with Charlie maybe Friday or Saturday, one of the two. But I will definitely be wearing Sumo Wrestler out of the house in the next few days. So yeah, I love you, and I'll see you later.